Hello there internet dwellers, welcome back to another video. Today we are mixing it up a bit and we're doing different analog horrors by different creators that were submitted by you guys on my Discord. If you're not a member of my Discord already, join it down below. Submit something scary in the Scare Baz submission channel. If I react to it, I will give you a shout out. We have a fantastic set of videos for you guys to enjoy today. The first video we're going to be watching is like a FNAF kind of video. I think it's their own character, but it's obviously heavily inspired by FNAF. It's by TheHottestDog, which is really good. The second video is a video by Valox that is a remake, I believe, of an older video that they did, which basically kickstarted their channel called The Way Out. The third video is by jackganimations, and this is continuing the series of Project Britannica. And the last video is about the Batman analog horror by Siltrix. All of them are fantastic. I highly recommend them. I'll try and link them down below so you can skip to the one that you want to, but I highly recommend just checking them all out because, yeah, it's a good selection of videos today. The first one we're going to be checking out was recommended to me on my Discord by Sonic the Hedgehog. A Visit from the Easter Bunny by TheHottestDog. So this channel mainly focuses on like FNAF, SFMs, Poppy Playtime, stuff like that. And I'm guessing this is a new series and maybe a new original series, or maybe it could be about FNAF. I'm not, yeah, it is FNAF here. It says hashtag FNAF. But to sum up this description quickly, it says they've been working on this like in the making for 3 years. And there's going to be more to come basically, and it's not going to take another 3 years. Right here, we see all of the people involved. So go check them out. Here we go.
Folks celebrate the new life bursting out everywhere. And the one who spreads the joy of Easter to all the young'uns around these parts is the Easter Bunny.
The Easter Bunny? Who's he?
Well, very few folks have actually seen the Easter Bunny, but he's the one who leaves presents for all the young'uns.
Who's that over here? Is that like the mum? Is this like duck season where the mum's in the background? What is that? Is that someone there?
Baskets of painted eggs, candy, all kinds.
What is that? I don't know what to focus on.
Easter sounds like what?
Easter sounds like what? Dandy cam. Okay. Okay. The 15th of April. Right. Oh, nice little circus baby little. That's from How Wanted, right? Those little plushies. Oh. No, I don't want this. Suggested caption edit. I don't want it. No. I just want to watch the video, man. Come on. Okay, so who is this? It looks like a child from the bed. A little girl, maybe? What's that, a shit bucket? No, Ryan, come on. It's a freaking basket. What is wrong with you? It's a basket. An Easter basket for egg hunting.
Hello?
Okay, I was right so far. Is someone there? I like the vibe of this. This is very good. Very well done. Like with the sound in the background of the TV and the camera work, it's very... What is that, actually? Hang on. What is that? Oh, it's like an egg. Okay, they were holding an egg out the window. They're trying to lure this little girl outside.
Don't worry, I got it.
Right, close that window, get the shotgun, reload, maybe twice for just... I don't know why you do that, because you exit out the cartridges, right? Just for dramatic effect, right? Aim that shotgun at the bunny and shoot. As far as we're concerned right now, it's rabbit season. And this guy is first on the menu.
Shush. I noticed that you're a very special child.
Very special child.
Your eggs and your basket. No need to thank me, but I decided to come back to give you one more surprise.
Nice egg. That's nice of him.
I saved the best egg for the best egg hunter.
Right.
Which is you.
Well, she's obviously not the best egg hunter. She would have found that one, wouldn't she? Come on. Just absolutely ripping into a little girl.
I will.
Okay. He dropped it on the floor. Go downstairs, little girl, and tell your mum and dad that there is a man bunny at your window. See, if I ever have a child, right, I'm going to let them know straight away, right? I'm going to give them a password, and I need them to say, right, I need you to ask them this question, and if they don't respond back with this password, you ignore them, you run away, you come straight to us, okay? Because kids are so curious. You need to teach them that, well, you don't teach them to fear everything, but you need to teach them that there are some bad people out there. What is that? Oh my god. What's going on with his face? This freaking Bendy and the Ink Machine. Jeez. Poor girl. I like this though. This is really cool. These little visual artifacts and stuff. What happened? Oh.
The police are on their way. You better start praying, little girl.
What is wrong with... Why am I saying this? Look at that. That's crazy. That's a deranged looking bunny rabbit. Look at those shifty ass eyes. Oh, they've just switched out to the costume eyes now? Didn't know you could just do that. That was a very good animation. Very good found footage. I feel like that's how it should be. Because that felt real. That felt very real. But yeah, awesome work there. To everyone involved as well. That model was really, really cool. Chico. So it's not FNAF, but it's kind of FNAF, right? That's the thing. Any mascot like that involves bunnies or bears now. Sam the bitch. That's nice. People are going to think about FNAF, right? And that's... Imagine leaving a legacy like that behind. Like, your thing is always thought of, even if someone does something completely different. But that was awesome. Guys, be sure to go subscribe and like the video. Go show your support, and we're going to move on to the next video. The next video was recommended to me on my Discord by Orv. Backrooms, The Way Out by Valox. Okay, so we haven't actually watched the Valox video in a long time. So what we're going to do is read through this description. And this one's interesting because it's the back rooms. And Valox actually, from what I remember from when I started watching, started off with back room stuff and moved on to FNAF stuff. And now they're coming back over to back room stuff. And I know back rooms has kind of been out of the spotlight for a while now. And it seems like ever since Kane kind of decided to stop doing his series to work on the film, it kind of died down from there, I guess. And maybe it was overdone. I'm not sure why, honestly, because there was a lot you could do with the back rooms. Because FNAF seems to be going pretty strong, doesn't it, with their VHS? And that's very limited. So you'd think that the back rooms would be going strong. But yeah, all it takes is very talented people to bring it back up, inject some life in it. And Valox is definitely one of those people. So let's read this description. Recorded 30/03/2001. I don't know how long I've been wandering that awful place. But today, by some miracle, I found an exit. Stepping out, I expected to see the familiar world of 2001. But what I encountered was beyond comprehension. The streets are eerily silent, devoid of any human life. Buildings stand as decayed monuments to a forgotten era, their structures rotting and collapsing. Advanced technology litters the landscape, but it's all broken and rusted. A society of non-functional robots standing frozen in time or lying in pieces. A tattered newspaper indicated the year to be sometime around 2089, and mentioned an increasing rate of disappearances. Following some experiment at a place called Orsa Industries, almost 9 decades have passed. Okay, I read that super wrong then, I apologize. Where did everyone go? The questions are endless, but answers are nowhere to be found. In a crumbling house, I discovered a journal from the mid-2070s. It mentions strange occurrences, and a spike in disappearances started in 1992. With an ominous hint towards something at Orsa. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. A remake of my 2022 The Way Out short film. Okay, so there is the exposition, the little context, the backstory. Let's jump into this, and be sure, as always, guys, to subscribe to Valox, like the video, all that good stuff. I mean, for a futuristic lab, it doesn't look very... It looks dirty as hell, like very analog-y, doesn't it? But this is probably in the 90s, so... Who knows? Oh, bit of Caretaker. The Way Out. So the interesting thing about the back rooms is that if you were to re-clip back through to reality, you don't even know if it's your reality. Because there's levels where the world looks the same, but things are different. Here we go. Back rooms. Friday, March 30th, 2001. That carpet would send me insane, I'm not going to lie. And again, so would the absolute buzzing around you. This just has that very, like, early 2000s, 90s vibe to it. Where, I don't know, people just didn't have fashion sense, apparently, when it came to home decor. Then again, people might look back at us in 2024 and go, oh my god, what the hell were they thinking? Okay, interesting. My god, I would feel so helpless in this situation. There's a cook chair over there. What's going on there? The entity's just watching. 2 bottles. 2 bros, probably just... Right. Oh, okay, that's not good. Oh my. Oh dear, what is that? It's fee fi fo fum looking ass. Why are you still stood there, brother? Oh my god, look at them arms. That dude would be a nightmare to... Is that a naked man? He would be a nightmare to box. With that reach, he'd be able to punch you from the other side of the ring. Well, into the pool rooms you go, I guess. I would not trust anything in that water. Why? I would jump immediately up on the ledge. I think I remember this. No, do I? He said it's a remake. They're looking for their vape, guys. They lost their vape. Right, jump on that thing there. That looks safe. Oh yeah, let's go to... I've never been on a lazy river before. Something that sounded like they just busted ass, I'm not going to lie. Something I'd love to do. Go on a little lazy river, just lie down. Hey, like this guy's doing now. Chill. Absolute chill. You might as well find some serenity. How is he holding this camera right now? Like this. He's doing some kind of POV action. Ooh, I like that lighting. That's beautiful. Maybe... No, I don't. I don't like it at all. So you're telling me there's some kind of... There's a daytime out there and those aren't artificial lights. That is actually outside. Or maybe it's just lights to make it look like there's an outside world. Sorry, I'm yapping, guys, but, you know, I'm just reacting. That's what I do, you know? Ooh, are we in some kind of cave? Oh, this looks cool, man. Why is that thing floating? I guess nothing really makes sense in the back rooms. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of... Go through it, man. It reminds me of that level in Life is Strange. The first Life is Strange. The last episode. But, like, the world's kind of falling apart. Oh, nice. They made it back. Imagine that, though, guys. You get teleported through time. Everyone you know is either super old or dead. Most likely dead, let's be honest. And you're on your own. You've got no kind of identification on you, maybe. You don't know what to do. You don't know what the political spectrum or the political atmosphere is. Despite the loud noises, I can't seem to find anyone here. Speakers left running, their announcements filling the streets with no one but me to hear them. Oh my god. I would find the nearest gun and shoot myself. I'm not going to lie. Giant machines patrol the skies with nobody to watch over except other machines performing tasks for no one. This is the Matrix. The Matrix. Even though I managed to escape that awful place, something tells me I was less alone back then. Yeah, well, you definitely were. There was that freaking naked, long-armed man. Episode 2, The Way Out. Wait, so written, animated, and edited by Kai Baker. Music by. I'll tell you what. Actually, this is Dapper Husky. That is quite a bop. Hey, thank you. Special thanks to Baz and TGO Legend. That means a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Valox. Yeah, I'll always support your work. I think it's fantastic. So thank you for the shout out. That means a lot. This was a remake of my first 3D animation being The Way Out. This is where my journey on YouTube took off and is a video to be remembered on the Valox channel. Thank you so much for all the support over the years. Clap it up. Hey man, that was just the start, you know? It's all good. So this was the original The Way Out here. Well, you've definitely improved a lot with your modeling and your camera work and your sound effects for sure. So keep up the good work, Valox. That was freaking awesome. Guys, once again, be sure to go subscribe to Valox, like the video, all that good stuff. The next video we're going to be watching was recommended by Nugget Boy on my Discord. Project Britannica, Mesh Report, Jack G Animations. Okay, so before I actually watched this one, there was a lot that I got wrong or maybe misinformed on that a lot of you guys, who were massive fans of ships, by the way, and you really set me straight with some of these. And I always love reading through the comments and learning some new things. So I thought we could go through some of the things I maybe didn't pick up on or was, you know, ignorant to, let's say. So this is my previous video on this. If you haven't seen it already, check it out just here. But a lot of you kind of set me straight on some of the things, like some of the things I may have missed out on. So the teleportation thing I brought up in the last video was called the Philadelphia experiment. That's by Not Telling, so I appreciate that. Really fascinating story. The "they wouldn't let them out" likely refers to the elevators trapping passengers as the ship sank. So RMS, I thought, stood for Royal Majesty Service. It stands for Royal Mail Ship. So that one set me straight. Apparently the Olympic was the Titanic's sister. So the Olympic was the ship that was sent out to go check on the Massetania. Hey guys, I just want to quickly jump in here, but because for some reason I keep saying Massetania when it literally right in front of me says Mauritania. I don't know how many times I make this mistake, but I am so sorry. Okay, so apparently according to this, according to Jack Marrow mapping, there were two Mauritanias. The first one mentioned in Jack's video was scrapped in 1934, and the second one was scrapped in the 1960s. So yeah, I mixed up cruise ships and hotel ships. So a hotel ship apparently just stays in port and, you know, people just come and go like a hotel, I guess. Cruise ships actually, like, they have obviously dorms and stuff there, and they go out across like continents or their countries and stuff like that. So a cruise ship moves, a hotel ship stays. And apparently, because I brought up 1899, that Netflix series, according to Slav Experiences, the ship in 1899 was the Lusitania, which is really weird that I brought that up. But yeah, there was definitely a lot that I missed out on, or there was history that I was unaware of, basically. If you haven't seen the original video, go check it out for yourself. Go check out this channel to catch you up. So this is Mesh Report. So I'm guessing this is just like there's this strange mesh on the Olympic that they said that needs sorting out because it smells or something. I don't know. They seemed very nonchalant about it. There's this like big ass red web basically in the middle of a ship, and they're like, you know, we should probably get rid of that. There was a thing I missed as well in one of the last videos. I think it was the last video where you see something coming out the chimney of one of the ships. I'm not sure which one it was, but I completely missed it because I do that all the time when I'm talking. Sometimes I'll completely miss something. But yeah, without further ado, guys, we're just going to jump straight into this. So this is Project Britannica Mesh Report. Here we go. SS Olympic 1988 Mesh Report, February, John McIntyre. Here we go, baby. So we're probably going to learn a little bit more about the mesh in this episode. I think it's really cool, by the way, how Jack is obviously a massive fan of like ocean liners and stuff like that. And this is a nice way of getting that passion out there, but adding like a creative twist on it as well. Obviously, the whole thing is creative because you're redesigning whole ships, and that's insane in itself. So, but it gives me Kane Pixel vibes with the level of storytelling that's going on, like subtle storytelling in the background. Video might cut out, but yeah. But yeah, this is very Kane Pixely, like Backrooms vibes, but it's its own thing. Something about this era of like, I guess, because everything wasn't very clear back then. Everything kind of had this blur to it almost. It just has this really weird, eerie vibe to it, you know? So I don't think you could get this on get this kind of vibe on a modern day camera because it would just look normal. I mean, this would probably look weird. It looks very liminal. So, right, here we go. So this is, what is this, part of the mesh? There's traffic cones separating this. What is that on the floor? They look like trainers here. Or are they bones? Are these bones? Or that looks like cloth. Elevator cam. The Olympic, 1988. Right, so this was inside the elevator, or just... Oh, that one's been censored completely, so what the hell's that? Could that be from the... Hang on a sec. Let me just do a quick... Before we continue, guys, let me just do a quick... So I don't make myself look stupid. So, the little tour at the start of the Olympic was in 1996. So this is in 1988. And you can see that there's a lot more mesh here. And okay, I know what this is. Okay, someone's freaking died, right? And there's a tap over the body. Okay, I was wondering what the heck it was. What is this mesh, though? Because it's not everywhere. It's not like taking over the whole ship. And this is still, so obviously they've got rid of quite a lot. But what was going on between 1988 and 1996? Was this ever used as an ocean liner? Or was this, I think this was a hotel ship, right? I think that's what the last video was saying, the Olympic one. Yeah, saying that it was a hotel ship. Right. Pride of the White Star Line, RMS Titanic. So the Titanic was an ocean liner, right? Contributed. So this was the Titanic. This is what, 1912? What are they doing? They're playing like a bit of... What did they call that game? Is this actually inside the Titanic? After dinner, coffee is served in a dining room lounge which seats 300. Look at that, guys. Not a single phone in sight. Just people living their lives. Elevators and grand staircases afford easy what? Passage from deck to deck. That woman does... Okay, something dodgy happened here. Okay, the SS Olympic E-Deck Cam. 3:32 p.m. 1988. There's something censored over there. Right, what's happening there? Oh, is this showing like the mesh? And how much it's taken over, maybe? How were they like... There's no way they were like... having people come onto this ship while all this was happening, right? There's no way. See, there's a lot of storytelling there going on, and I'm assuming, if you know, because I know that from what I've been told, the Olympic and the Titanic were kind of twins in a way. But I guess if you're more aware of like ships and stuff and the timeline of what's actually happening, you could maybe make sense of what's happening. But from what I've been told, the Olympic and the Titanic were twin ships. So why bring up the Titanic and then show the Olympic? Is it saying that the Olympic is the Titanic in this? And because I know a lot of you said that the conspiracy theories about the Titanic being swapped out for insurance purposes or whatever was false, because every kind of ship liner or whatever, ocean liner, has its number on the ship everywhere, and it'd be hard to kind of get rid of all that, right? But it is saying in this world that kind of did happen, and if so, to what end? See, right now I'll probably think about it more after I've done recording, and a lot of you will, you know, make sense of it as well. I try to make sense of it in the moment, and it's hard for me to do that. It's only until after that I'm editing that I can kind of think through, because I've got a lot more time. But right now I feel like on the spot, like, what's going on there? But what was going on between 1988 and 1996 with these two ships, or just this one ship in particular? Because why would it show the Titanic if this was the Olympic? I'm guessing we will find out, like, who was it that died on this ship? Because we know, I think it was the first video that we watched, that someone was being chased and they went down an elevator, right? But that was in 1996. Hello guys, Editor Baz hopping in once again, because I apparently just have no brain when I'm reacting to these things. It was 1996 that the first video took place, but I was mistaking it for the Together Forever video, which was based in 1988. So what we are seeing here is the aftermath of what happened to that guy who went into the elevator. So there we go, that clears that up. User NP9KR7GU2V says, in Lusitania's video, we saw a text that says they wouldn't let them out, and images of elevators. Now we see that the murder and the mesh and Olympic are also in the elevators. Perhaps this is the way the mesh keeps expanding. So the mesh is expanding through the elevators. The video that was being shown was that Titanic contributed to public instruction by the White Star Line. RMS Titanic, yeah, this is showing the Titanic, right? So what's this got to do with the Olympic? Okay, so from what we can gather of this whole thing is that they found some kind of way to get rid of the mesh, right? And this is a mesh report, so obviously this has been going on for some time at this moment in time in 1988 on the Olympic. From 1988 to 1996, they've kind of found a way to destroy or maybe move on the mesh. And even in 1996, they're saying destroy the mesh. So I think they know how to destroy it, because they say it so kind of as like a statement also, like destroy the mesh. So they must know how to do that. But one, what is the mesh? Two, what kind of effect is it having? Like, is there any kind of properties to it? Like, is it having any kind of like time travel kind of like, what is it doing? Is it turning people into monsters? Does it create monsters? What is the mesh? What happened to all those people on Mauritania? The ghost ship that was found that stunk of crap. How did it transfer over to the Olympic? And what is the overall goal? So there is a lot of things here, and I'm guessing people a lot cleverer than me in the comments will probably chip in. But guys, go see this video for yourself. Like the video. Go subscribe to Jack. Leave a comment saying what you think on their video. And yeah, keep up the great work, Jack. This is really shaping up to be something good. And it's going to be one of those things that I'm going to have to watch from the start to the finish every time a new episode comes out, just to remind myself, because that's how my brain works. I'm really bad at remembering stuff, but this is really good. So keep up the amazing work. The last video we're looking at today, guys, was recommended to me by I on Discord. Names 1962 by Siltrix. Okay, so the last video, guys, here we are. It's a Batman video, and this is one of those videos, once again, that I kind of need to clarify a few things, because I got a lot of things went over my head, and it made me look stupid, basically. But at the very end, the last video we watched, I believe, on the Batman analog horror, was talking about Batman taking these children, and you see a photo of these coffins in like a cave just here. As you can see, Missing People's Broadcast, Batman analog horror. This is my video here. And there was a lot of people basically commenting saying, the people that went missing in this video are actually Batman's sidekicks in the comic books. And my guess is Jason Todd was Robin, right? If you remember in the video, Jason Todd was one of the only people who had like a little bat symbol that appeared on his face, and it kind of started glitching out. Maybe that suggests that he was one to fight back against Batman, because Batman in this world is like a traumatized individual who seems to be taking his hurt out on the rest of the world in a brutal way, and he's kidnapping these people who are very important in obviously the Batman DC comic books, and he's kind of trying to make his own family from it. But anyway, we're going to jump into this. This is the last video by Siltrix. Here we go. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do like to try and research as I go along, so I might do that as we're watching this video, because I don't like coming across as stupid. Wayne Manor mysteriously caught ablaze. This is a photo of the house now. Right, so that's one thing I forgot to mention. We see that thing of Jason Todd and his eyes like flash into a bat logo and start distorting. I believe this was the image that was shown after. So obviously Jason Todd has burned down Wayne Manor and maybe escaped, because the rest didn't escape. Most of the stuff inside the house was all destroyed except for some pictures of the family and a cook. Did that say? A clock. Behind the clock was a door that led down into a cave. A photo of the entrance. Interesting. So Bruce Wayne has been found out in this world as the Batman. The cave underneath was huge. Now, I'm not supposed to show or tell any of the things I'm about to tell you all because I snuck into the building myself after the police left. Who is this person? But when I went down there, I saw many things I shouldn't have. Oh dear, what did you see? Here is a photo of the Bat's costume I found. Oh my god. That would terrify me, I'm not gonna lie. I discovered so many weird things. A modified car, a bunch of random files on the history and specifics of Gotham. Sorry, the text is throwing me off. There was another list of files, a strange one with a bunch of names, but most shockingly, my name was on there. Okay, who is this? Whose name was it? Here's the list of names. Okay, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, redacted. I'm gonna guess that this is this guy's name. Barbara Gordon, and I'm guessing that's Commissioner Gordon's daughter, maybe, or Stephanie Brown, Kate Kane, Luke Fox, Helena Bertinelli, Jean-Paul Valley, Harper Rowe, Duke Thomas, Selena Kyle. So now I'm assuming all of these aren't just random names. They're like sidekicks or characters within, obviously, the universe itself. How does he have my name and why? Also, why are these other people there? What other people? Before I could gather my thoughts, I saw them. Saw who? So the soundtrack that we're hearing was done by Urban Spooks, and I was about to comment saying this sounds very similar to like Urban Spooks soundtrack, and that's why I remember that. They took a pic. Oh my god! Wow, that's ominous looking. An ominous looking group of people. How are you not like dead? As soon as they saw me, I ran out of there. Not before seeing him again. You Batman. Oh god. Oh, you can hear the breathing in the background. Jeez. How did this guy escape? He didn't chase after me though, just stared while I got onto my bike. It looks like the police are trying to cover this up, probably because the chief's daughter is one of the missing. Yeah, there we go, Barbara Gordon. They're telling everyone that the bat is dead. Why? Why would they? Which they shouldn't have, because crime is back up. Oh god, yeah, that's a bit of a stupid move, isn't it? I'm going to try to leave Gotham as soon as possible. I don't want to end up like those people in the cave. So what was wrong with the people in the cave? Have they been, like, indoctrinated? If you don't hear from me, I'm either taken or have left the city. Missing Timothy Drake. Last seen 7/4/62. Okay, hang on. Okay, so was this... I'm guessing this is the redacted one, Timothy Drake. Let me just have a look quick. Who's Timothy Drake? Jason Todd is Red Hood, and Tim Drake is Red Robin. So there's a lot here that I'm obviously not understanding. Or it's just like, so Jason Todd is Red Hood, and he's like the guy who went against Batman because he feels like he's not doing enough justice to Gotham, and he wants to go his own way with it. Tim Drake is Red Robin. So Timothy Drake, I'm guessing this is the person who's behind the video. Last seen 7/4, unless it's not the person behind the video. Don't go into the cave under Wayne Manor, or I'll do to you what I did to the missing. Or I'll do to you what I did to the missing. What did he do to the missing? So it feels like in this world, rather than Batman having sidekicks, right, that like willingly join him, which I'm guessing that's what happens, like, because why would he like force them to be a sidekick? It doesn't sound like a Batman thing to do. If anything, Batman's like, no, I don't need a sidekick. So obviously in the real version, they approach him, but in this, it's like he indoctrinates them into being a sidekick, and he does something to them in this cave to, like, I don't know, make them, from what I see, less human. So who is the person? I'm guessing it's Timothy Drake that goes into the cave and finds all these people, and then Batman for some reason lets him go, unless the person in this video isn't Timothy Drake and is someone else, but there's a redacted name, and I don't think I saw Timothy Drake's name. Who's Dick Grayson? Okay, so Dick Grayson was Batman's first sidekick, Robin. God, this gets confusing, guys. I'm not going to lie. Tim Drake was Red Robin. Jason Todd was Red Hood. How many freaking sidekicks does Batman have? Sorry, guys. I really am trying to understand this as I go along, but it's just one of those things that has such deep lore, I guess, and you need to kind of understand other things to understand this. And yeah, I guess I'm a bit stupid going into this blindly, but I am trying to learn, I promise you. So what we know is Batman has taken these kids, indoctrinated them somehow into, or just kidnapped them, put them into this cave. He's done something because they obviously don't want to leave, or they're too scared to leave. A person goes down there who might or might not be Timothy Drake. I don't think they are, because how would this tape have gotten out? But then at the end you can see Batman say, you know, I'm going to do what... But then again, Batman would have to go in and edit this and be like, oh, look what I found. So I don't know if Timothy Drake is the person behind the video, or it's just a random other person, but the name was redacted, I believe, unless it's just one of the other names. I'm not sure. Could be any of them. We don't know yet, I guess. So they let him go, but it's like, what is the plan with Batman and these missing sidekicks, or these missing children? What is he planning to do? Because we know that he isn't really a good guy in this universe. He kind of just does everything for himself, and, you know, he's obviously traumatized, and he's taking his anger out on the world. And he's trying to build his own family, maybe because his family was taken away from him or something like that. It's very confusing, but, you know, there's obviously a good story being told here, and people who are fans of the DC Comics will understand more than what I'm understanding now, because I'm not really a deep comic book guy, but this does interest me for sure. So Guys, be sure to go check out Siltrix, like this video, all that good stuff. If you enjoyed my content, why not leave a like rating down below, subscribe as this is the majority of my content, analog horror, all that good stuff. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe to everyone that I've showcased today. They will be in the description down below. Thank you to everyone on Discord for submitting this. If you're not a member of my Discord already, join it down below. Put a scary thing in the Scare Bash submission channel. If I react to it, I'll give you a shout out. Thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.